2002. Where were you in 2002? 22 years ago, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. 2002 was a year of the second movie in the series coming out. But 2002 is also the year I got an Xbox for Christmas. A few games are in that list, but one of which went on to become to this day one of my favourite games ever made. Splinter Cell was released initially as an exclusive for the Xbox platform, but later in 2003 got versions on the PlayStation 2, GameCube and Game Boy Advance. Now there are multiple versions you can play on the PlayStation 3 with the HD collection, and of course now on PC. Developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft, Splinter Cell was given an outstanding Metacritic must-play score of 93. I've also rated it a 93 as it's now not the best in the series, but at the time, only Metal Gear Solid had a toe in its stealth market and could rival a Splinter Cell game. Splinter Cell is about former US Navy SEAL officer Sam Fisher, who decides to join the National Security Agency, or NSA, as part of its newly formed division, Third Echelon, voiced as well by the amazing Michael Ironside. No music, no filler, just pure Sam Fisher and stealth. Alright, Splinter Cell time. The first level is training. We're just going to look down, up, right, etc. at all the lights. Now, the training in this game is actually a level itself. It will teach you traversal, it will teach you interrogation, it will teach you how to hide bodies. It's very good actually. And on Splinter Cell as well, you can practically climb anything. You get to climb cages, pipes, ladders. You know, you can crouch under anything. And of course, you get the split jump. The classic Sam jump. And of course, you can face walls. I think Splinter Cell redefined the era of stealth games for me. You can kick off walls. And we get onto the ledge. Good fun. And we're going to go through the door. We're into the next section of the training, and Lambert is going to show you how to do interrogations, move past cameras, shoot lights out, etc. And we learn to lockpick, which is pretty easy. Just move the analog stick until it vibrates, hold it there, hit the lock. Now, it's important when you're going up behind someone in this game to move incredibly slowly, because they will just turn around and just go, huh? And we got him. And then interrogate.
Hi. You're not going easy on me, are you?
There you go, and he gives you the door code, which is great.
24869.
24869. And we judo chop him in the back of the head. Access granted. I think this is one of the major parts of Splinter Cell that I really admired, especially at the time, because there's no other game like it at that time. And not many have really done it since. Even the modern Splinter Cells kind of took this element away when they went a bit more action than stealth, which is grabbing an officer typically and using them to get through retinal scanned doors. Very, very clever. Because it makes it that you can't kill this enemy. You also can't knock them out because you need them upright. And judo chop. So as Lambert just said, if you're in the light in this game, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. But if you're in the darkness, you're a ghost. So the darkness is your friend. You have that meter on the right to show how much light you're in. We're going to get our gun, which in Splinter Cell 1, it, as you can see, just shot at the light. Didn't move placement there. It just sometimes doesn't hit. The gun in the first game is pretty trash. You just got to spam it a little bit and eventually you will get it. Activate your night vision. And you can walk straight under cameras. Or you can shoot the cameras and disable them as well. But a bit more stealthy just to leave them, I think. They're saying some cameras are more fragile. Or you can just shoot them to get past them. We can shoot this one to show you. As it goes. Now this part is the trickiest of the training. Is it monitors sound. Carpet sounds different to wood, sounds different to metal on this game. Enemies will hear you. As you can see, they've put sneaky chains in the way here. Nothing 2002 Sam Fisher can't get through. And there we've done it. That's the training finished. Alright, welcome to the first level. This is the police station. The good news about playing this game 1,000 times is I know where to go on all the levels. When you first play Splinter Cell, you will be going, where? It is not easy to navigate this game, by any means. And normally, these levels are broken into, say, 3 areas, 3 sections. Woo, and there's the explosion. We'll divert us to the left-hand side. We'll climb over the fiery hole of death. Most people don't run into burning buildings. Not Sam Fisher. There you go, here's the contact we're looking for. Buried underneath 4 planks of wood that you probably can't get up. Leave the corpse to the fire, it will be less to explain for the family. Guy's dead. And then if you shoot the glass, it actually gets rid of the smoke out of the room a little bit. You don't take too much damage. Alright, the next objective is to get to a safe inside a house. Not miss that jump as well. Guys down here, you don't want to fall onto them. There's 2 enemies here. There's one on the phone and there's one in the house. Now if we're quick, we can grab him and just give him a little knock on the head. If we go here, guy should come out the door. We should just be able to get him when he sees the body. Like so. And punch him twice. And here's the painting. With a nice computer. Desktop. So you got a Dell. And then the key code will be in your notes. So you can see Blaustein's balcony door is 091772. And we're through into the balcony. Now, this game is very, very old. So it's very easy to miss these poles as you slide down. Been there, done that. You just hear Sam. Aah! And then die. We've got a pick lock door. Get through this. Easy peasy. Pick locking doors in this game is pretty standard. Here, we're actually going to evade these guys completely. We get around halfway and do a jump up. We can grapple here. And sneak our way through without them guys seeing us. Genius. Go, go, go. If you're quick, you'll avoid the guy in that window showing up. Now we've got a bit further up. He's going to walk through. There was a guy in that window. We can ignore him. Hopefully he keeps going down. He does. We're going to stealth through here. Up the pace a little bit. We'll jam ourselves in here as a guy walks by. Okay, what we're going to do is sneak through. There is a guy in this window. There is a guy in this window that we want to avoid. We'll land on him. Then we're going to run for this area here. Once that guy in the window is not looking. Doesn't look like he is. Stick to the shadows. Then kick off the wall. Can't see us from there. On hard, he probably can see you. Now, if you go in the door on the left, it's actually a locked door that you require to pick, obviously. If you open it, there is just a guy sitting there. And he just opens fire on you. And you're like, what? Why are you in here? It makes no sense at all why he's just sitting in there. Because it's essentially a closet. But we're going to grab this guy in the brown jacket and interrogate him. Got a Space Invaders t-shirt on as well. He's asking me not to hurt him. Just do a little bash on his head. So you can see the camera there. Dead center of the room up high. We've got agents Blaustein and Madison. Just had to quickly run in the middle of them to trigger it. Then when that camera
There's a security camera here.
goes back, we're out. Okay, for this next section, we'll walk all the way around the right hand side. Nice darkness. We're in utter pitch black right now. Just to show how good the night vision was in this game. We're going to go all the way to the right. Now if we hug the right hand side, shouldn't see us at all as we get into the server room to access our target. There he is. Grab character. Put him in the corner. Give him a bonk. And we access the computer. Slick Fisher. Wait till he comes out. Open the door. And there's the extraction. Easy peasy. Police station done. Alright, welcome to mission 2, which opens up with us rappelling, which is another great feature that was in the first Splinter Cell game. First things first, I'm going to stay in the darkness as the patrols come around. You can see there's a camera in this room. It's going to be there. And we're going to use the gun for this one. We're going to showcase the gun a little bit. Pop him in the head. We're also going to shoot at this camera. As you can see, the gun is a bit shit. This is an interesting section here because you can't shoot out these lights. You're going to have to wait until he turns around. And our objective is to get to the lower levels, to the parking area, to interrogate Grinko's driver. And that's down here on the left-hand side. But we have to come back up here, and this is the beauty of knowing the game, and go into that door dead ahead, just down there. So we're going to take these guys out now to save us the hassle of later. Nearly got caught there. Also put a bullet in his head. That looked pretty dramatic. But there's a reason for it. And it's because people have said that alarms can go off if they remain conscious and one random guy comes out at a later date and wakes someone up. Alarm goes off. He saw your face. I don't know whether it's true or not. But if you're doing a no-kill run, then don't obviously shoot them. But when you're doing a run like this, his head's through the wall. I never see the harm. But now, we can go downstairs. Got lights here, and there are 2 cameras going down these stairs. One's here. And normally I would just sneak past these because it's a bit more stealth-like. But I think for this run, I'm just going to shoot them. I want to show off every aspect of this game. And there we go. After 5 shots of the pistol, it eventually does hit the camera. But just to show as well, you cannot destroy those. There is another camera there next to the fire extinguisher. We're going to ignore that because we're sticking to the shadows. And Grinko's driver should be down here on the left. He goes for a number 1 against the wall. We're going to sneak behind, grab him while he's holding his cock, and interrogate.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Boonk! And we knock him out. Make our way all the way back up the stairs into the room where obviously you don't want to be surprised by those 2 guards this time. Because they're there with bullets in their head. Use the camera below. Very easy to miss this one. There is also a light switch on this wall. Yes, I remembered well. Okay, and now use our lockpick again. Okay, you gotta be careful because you gotta get into that window now. If we jump up on the side and jump up on the ledge, we can grapple through. Be very careful not to hit the floor because guards will see you and you probably will break your legs and die. We'll be in this courtyard sooner or later though, because on the right hand side of the screen right now, behind the arm of that statue, is the elevator that's going to go up to the top there. And that's where we'll record with the microphone. And drop in. We're going to grab the bottle here. And when that guy leaves, I'm going to throw this bottle in there because we don't want to kill these chefs. That way we can distract them long enough to actually get out of the room. Now this guy comes back in and he will turn the light back on. We need to be very careful here not to get seen. And the light back off. See what this guy does now. Really manipulate the AI in this game. When he turns that light back on, put a bullet in his head. Sneak past this guy here. Bonk him. And we'll see if we can land on this fella here. It's a proper push. And hide the bodies. What we're going to do is take everybody out. We're not going to access this computer just yet because one of the colonels will come down and he's the guy we need for this retina scan in the corner to get through that door. So for the time being, as I know all the guards upstairs are gone now due to Sam Fisher's precision, we're going to grab another guy, walk back with him and look at his terrified face. Even though this game does have its janky moments, I will say for a 22-year-old game, and for a game that I played when I was 10 years old a lot, it is superb still. It really is superb. So now we've accessed the computer. The colonel is going to come down, and we're going to have to grab him. You cannot knock him out. You cannot kill him. You need to grab him alive. So if you just make a little jump, that'll be a distraction enough for you to sneak behind the colonel and grab him. You don't need to throw something. You can just make noise with your body. I'm going to drag him, push his face against this retina scan, get in the room. Doors open. Get through the door. There is a camera there, so you've got to be very careful. Bonk him. And we'll take out the camera quickly as you get into the last area. So there's the elevator we need to mic up. We're going to run. Select the mic. And record. There we go. It'll be very quick there. You can fail so fast in these games with the mic. And now, as soon as that mic is over, we can run here, climb up, because that door's going to open, so be very quick. We can get into the final area of this level. 2 guards come out the elevator. Both going right. Don't need to touch these guys. Get straight in the elevator and go up. It's important you don't use the normal lockpick here. You use the disposable ones that instantly open doors. Because to the right, a guard is going to come through. If he sees you while you're trying to lockpick, that's game over. Climb into this vent. Hopefully the guy doesn't see feet dangling as you go in. Nearly done now, but we still need to access the computer. So that was one way to do it. Definitely wasn't the way I normally would do it. I'd normally walk on the glass, shoot the light, blah, 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 blah. We're going to hide this body here. Because once we access the computer, an alarm is going to go off. A normal alarm. Please don't miss. Thank God. Okay. There we go. Jump outside. Because guards are coming. And this is what most of the game is. You're just sitting here waiting for things to happen. So you got a non-normal alarm saying, get to the office. Troops in there now, please. But as long as you don't move and you're hanging here, you're pretty good. Unless you're going to take them all out. I've never done it any other way than this. And it's really scary because they're right next to you and they're aiming at you. You're like, ah, please don't kill me. But they have evaded the body. They haven't seen me. And they're leaving. So now they're out, and they will not be coming back. So I can access the computer again, and now I can try and escape. Don't stop running. Don't stop running. He dies. That guy's here. Hello, sir. And we talk to him. And mission complete. Again, might be making it look slightly easier than it is, because I know the game so well, but dear God, it plays really well for 22 years old. Really strange mission here. So the third mission, or fourth if you're not counting the training, but I'm going to go fourth because I do count the training. The training, you know, you can fail. This is the oil rig, which is a bit of a different kind of mission. This is one of the missions where stealth and, you know, not going for the kill isn't really needed that bad. You can kind of be exposed a little bit if you're shooting. Possibly the shortest mission in the game. And we get into the pipe here. Switch on our night vision. See all the smoke coming through it as well. Every time I play this level, I always go stealth. Like I never kill anyone. I never get caught. That kind of vibe. But I might be a bit more relaxed in this one. So that guy there with the briefcase, he's the guy that we need to interrogate at the end of the mission. The whole point of this is to get that briefcase and get him. But he's going to be in a few different places throughout the mission, and we've got to keep up. And on this weird filing cabinet that's just very perfectly placed for us, there's a pipe that we can crawl through. And there is a guy down here that I think I'm just going to land on. There he is. He's going to come back eventually, and when he does, I am going to land on his head. Like so. Whoosh. So throughout this mission, you do have to stick pretty close to these guys. So in that terms, you don't really have time to, you know, headshot everyone, get through everyone that quick. You kind of just got to be a bit stealth-like. So there's going to be a couple guys I might put a bullet in. All the guys here, I'm just going to try and sneak past. Wait for one more explosion, and then that fella there is going to run. He's running. We'll roll into here. Walk through here. So as he comes round, we go. And when he runs back through again, we run through. Hopefully he doesn't see us. Excellent. One way to get around. Next one is make a distraction with this. Wait for those guys to come and have a look. And when they do, we'll run through and go to the right-hand side. You do not want to mess with these guys. Splinter Cell is not an action game. the later years anyway. These ones you just want to be sneaking past, doing what you can do. Okay, once the window blows out, we can make our way through. Technician's going to be there. If they're destroying the laptops, we're going to drop down, pop him in the head. As you can see, this level is actually nearly done already. The guy's going to be running back to that destroyed helicopter area now as he goes with the briefcase, and we've just got to kind of beat him there. So if we turn around here, he'll go through the door. We're going to pop that guy in the head. I feel like, how did that door get locked so quick after the guy ran through it, you know? There he goes. We're just going to get right behind him, quick as we can, and grab him and start the interrogation process. And that'll be the end of the level. Once the interrogation process is done, we're going to smack him on the head as we get to this little port, and that's the oil refinery level. So as you can see, all very different kind of levels, played in different ways. Stealth ghost, shoot who you want, and then a quick kind of in and out grab job of a level. 22 years later, and it still plays very sharply. A few janky bits, but it's 22 years old, man. Splinter Cell's just so damn good. And we finish it up with the mission complete. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know any games you love that you'd like to see in the comments below. Like the video if you did enjoy it, and smash that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Retro Realm. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.